Plenty of things to talk about, so sit down at Choristers Lounge. From far and near, won't you come and hear its sweet, melodious call? Let us all unite in one accord. We're family after all. So let's settle down and listen to the sounds of the singers in Choristers Lounge. There's plenty of things to talk about, so sit down, so sit down, so sit down at the lounge.
YouTube audience, how are you this wonderful afternoon, morning, evening, whatever time it is that you're watching this episode? We're going to take just a moment to just kind of pause as we are entering that transitional phase of kind of looking back on season one and giving a little bit of a sneak peek on season two. And really the only person that can do that adequately would be kind of the brains behind this whole operation. So those of you that know this gentleman to my left know that it took a little work to get him in front of the camera. So we won't be long today. We just wanted to kind of just take you behind the curtain, so to speak, as to kind of how things went, from our perspective, this first season. And like I said, just kind of forecast and give you all a sneak peek of some of the things that are ahead for season two. So we officially welcome on this side of the camera into the Choristers Lounge, my friend and brother Blake Howland. So glad to have you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Absolutely. So I guess just, to kind of kick us off, just take us a little bit, maybe back, maybe some time as to maybe what inspired you to put this Choristers Lounge idea into the work. So what was that inspired you? What would you like to share about that?
Yes, sir. No problem at all. So as we all know, Brother Darren Williams has a Shepherd's podcast, and I always thought that was a great idea from the first time I saw it. I always thought we could pivot a little bit to the choristers, I feel like the choristers have a lot to offer, a lot of information. And I remember one evening you and I were speaking, and I also spoke with Brother JC II that evening, and I felt like that conversation needed to be on camera. And from that's how the Choristers Lounge was birthed.
Yes, sir. And I think it's been an idea whose time has come. This idea of podcasting and things like that certainly has been out there. Like you said, with Brother Darian and the Shepherd's podcast, like you said, just kind of taking maybe some of the groundwork that he had and maybe taking it to the next level. You certainly have done that. So just recapping. So we have about 15 or so episodes that are part of season one. So is there anything that kind of stands out to you from an episode standpoint, from some of the guests that we had? Because like I said, you have a unique perspective of kind of being there for every part of it. All right. So anything that kind of stands out to you over the course of our interviews, over the course of the various panelist discussions that we had.
So initially we had panel discussions. I thought the panel discussions was going to drive the season, but it seems like the interview portions drive the season. So we have panel discussions, interviews, and we have tribute episodes. So my thought process behind the panel discussions was more to educate and inspire our younger choristers, and older choristers as well. Should I say more experienced choristers as well?
There you go. Mm-hmm.
The thought process behind the interviews was to grasp the history behind those particular singers or choristers.
There's a bug in there. And he wants to be part of the episode.
Yeah.
We can't have that on camera.
No,
so
not
you
at all.
see us flipping. Trying to get him out of here.
All right, and then the tribute episode kind of speak for itself. Want to highlight some of our older choristers that have passed on as well.
Absolutely. So that first tribute episode was Brother Earl Williams. So that was just a beautiful opportunity to get different experiences from Brother Earl, from a variety of folks who knew him in different ways. So I really thought that was a great episode.
So stay tuned. Stay tuned for season 2 because we have more tribute episodes coming up of what I think would be some of your favorite.
Come on now,
choristers.
Yes, indeed. We can't put any names out there, but just know you're going to enjoy. You're going to enjoy the content. So I know within one of those panel discussions, in addition to kind of like having a topic related to just musicianship and choristership, one of them had to deal with vocal wellness. Kind of what was your thought process behind that, like having an episode geared toward vocal wellness?
So with the vocal wellness, I thought it would be a great idea to help our choristers and singers with vocal wellness. I mean, I thought that if the choristers learn, they can also teach our singers how to take care of our instrument that we use all the time. So that was, I mean, in a nutshell, that's basically why we chose to go with the vocal wellness.
Yes, sir. So this next part, we're probably going to do this twice. We're probably kind of at the middle of the interview today. So I didn't say this yet, but for those of you that are watching, please subscribe, like, share, subscribe,
please,
to all of the various mediums, but especially or those of you that are watching this on YouTube. Brother Blake is looking and kind of, take us into, Brother Blake, a little bit about what you're seeing from an analytical standpoint relative to our viewership when it comes to the YouTube piece.
So from the analytics, we do have more people viewing that are not subscribed. We do have people who subscribe that are watching, but we have more viewing that are not subscribed. And we just want to encourage those that are enjoying the episodes that are not subscribed to subscribe, because our possibilities are endless. I just want to maximize what we have going on.
Absolutely. So please, I said it once, I'm going to say it again, I'll probably say it a couple more times. Please, like, share, subscribe. And kind of to that point, those of you that know me, you know that I am not a social media guy. But the Choristers Lounge is on a few other social media platforms. So Brother Blake, if you want to speak to that part as well, where else can maybe some of the where else can the Choristers Lounge be found on some of the other social media platforms?
So the Choristers Lounge can be found on Facebook and Instagram, very active now. We also are starting a TikTok page, and also something called Threads and all that good stuff. So just give us some time. We're working at it. But we're going to become active or more active on those platforms as well. But check out our Instagram and Facebook for sure. I'm also happy to announce that the Choristers Lounge podcast can also be found on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Yes, sir. So then going back to kind of season 1, did you have a favorite or most impactful episode, interview, just anything that really just, if this was your favorite part of season 1, what would that be?
That's a little unfair to ask me because I'll give a politically correct answer. I liked them all. I'm not going to lie.
As did I. I'm in the same boat. As did I. They were all my favorite.
I liked them all. They all were great. Yeah.
They were all unique in their own way. And I think there was like a certain part of all of them. Like I may have had a favorite part of each episode.
Me
right?
too. Yes.
But they were all unique. They were all great. And definitely you could kind of see the evolution, even from the pilot episode to the last episode of season 1. Just specifically, I can see just kind of how, you were able to kind of hone your skills from an editor standpoint. Certain things you tried here, tried there, and just kind of to see the overall craftsmanship of the Choristers Lounge. It's a beautiful thing to see. But I think it's worth noting that we were able to touch or to have participation to the oldest being the venerable St. Rhoda Wilson Jackson, 100 plus, you know. That's just look at the reach there. That's 80. I told you this fly ain't got no religion.
Everybody tonight.
Yes.
One little sickening fly in here, and I know that rascal doesn't have religion.
Trying to be it. Goodness gracious. Rhoda Wilson Jackson, 100 plus. Still able to give just some history, some nuggets, words of encouragement. I thought that was just beautiful.
But those old songs had a testimony and it had a sermon in each song almost. So that's the difference I see. And if the young people was taught those songs, maybe they would live a little different, because maybe they would live according to the songs.
Yes, ma'am.
What was the inspiration for Song Association? So within some of those episodes that we have, specifically the interviews, you'll see there's a part in there, Song Association. Again, hats off to Brother Eliezer Carey for giving us the musical component to that.
If the word is the clue, you can find the tune. Song Association.
So I watch a lot of interviews and things like that. And there is a show in particular that I watch that throws out Song Association, but they have it interspersed within the interview. And I thought that would be, when I first saw it, I thought it would be a great idea to bring it to this organization. So, I enjoyed it. It's probably my favorite part of these episodes, just to hear the range. We sing songs from our congregation. We sing outside songs. So it's definitely my favorite part, especially with my love for music.
Yeah.
So it's my favorite part.
Absolutely. And I'll say to that part, some just mentioned about, with the Song Association, you have songs within the congregation and without. That's been one of the most impactful pieces. And I hope that the audience has picked up on that, that there is a space for the religious component to our music. Certainly, what we do, in our religious services, but generations before us were set the blueprint for taking this music outside. There were so many different concerts and so many different community events that focused on our music, where our music was not necessarily contained within the walls of the tabernacle, but it went out. And that's just been one of the things that I've really appreciated with all the various discussions and interviews, that we had, whether it was from St. Elaine Smith to, like I said, St. Rhoda Wilson Jackson, Brother Victor Brown, Brother Ernest Griffin, even with the tribute episode, some of the things that Brother Earl did. So that's a piece that I'm praying that we're able to revive in this time. The blueprint is there. We just kind of have to, just a little sacrifice of time and energy just to do that sort of thing. So kind of as we're looking forward to season 2, Brother Blake, what would you like to share without disclosing all of your secrets for the upcoming season 2?
So we do have a new theme song, and I think that theme song is fantastic.
Yes.
So I would like to insert it here to give everyone a sneak peek as what our new theme song will be.
Welcome to the Choristers. Welcome to the Choristers Lounge. Welcome to the Choristers Lounge. Come on in and sit on down. Listen as we break it down. From hymns above to songs anew, sharing the things important to you. Come on in and Sit on down, listen as we break it down. Choristers at the Choristers Lounge.
Well, our general chorister, Elder Aaron Carey, actually gave us a great suggestion for a new type of episode. So, without giving away too much, I'll say, tabernacles be ready. You may see us pop up. That's all I'll say for that, though. You may see us pop up in the near future. What is they coming to a city near
Coming to a city near you, taking this show on the road.
Yes, sir.
Is there any how can we how can the audience best help you other than like, sharing, and subscribing? If you do that, please, if you didn't do it already, please like, share, subscribe. We need that. But you need anything from us at all?
Well, I will say this. I think, Matthew is extremely knowledgeable. I'm decent,
He knows a
but
lot.
we don't know everything.
True.
We don't know everything.
Truth indeed.
My plea would be to reach out to us, whether it be on our Facebook page or Instagram page. Reach out to us with any information you may have. Suggestions, pictures, videos. We don't have everything, but if you do have things that you want to share with us, we're open, very open. So that would be my plea.
Absolutely. So, we just appreciate you all being part of the journey thus far. This was just meant to take you behind the scenes just a little bit. But the Choristers Lounge is alive and well. There may be time to time or down the line the opportunity for some merchandising and things like that. So just be on the lookout. Like, those are all things that are potentially in the works. The sky is the limit for what we have going on here. But this idea, again, its time has come. And we just really appreciate those of you that have been with us from episode 1 to this episode. So just thank you all for being part of the journey. We'll get a lot more content and things like that to come. And we're just looking forward to you continuing to help us gather whatever it is that we would like to have to make this product something that we can all continue to be proud of. So, Blake, you got any closing thoughts for the audience there?
Yeah, so I did get a request to conduct a song association with you. No, I'm just joking. Would you have done it?
I would have did something.
Okay.
I would have did something.
Okay. If you want to see that, drop that down below. You know what I mean? That's how we're gonna do that. If you want to see that, just go ahead and drop that comment below.
Now just be careful. I was birthed by a man that said, "Oh, if I could sing."
Actually, I just wanted to take this moment to thank a few people that helped make season 1 a success for the Choristers Lounge. In particular, Elder Aaron Carey, our general chorister, and also Brother Jonathan Locke, our assistant general chorister, for their support throughout season 1. Also wanted to take a moment to thank Crystal Mason, who I believe was the first person outside of Brother Matthew and I that we told, and she was able to get all of our ideas and put them on paper to help make this work. I also wanted to thank Regina Ferguson. She also helped us in the very beginning, taking those ideas from paper and putting them in motion. Also want to thank Rachel Crowdy-Walkins, who still helps us here and there whenever we need. Also want to thank everyone that helps us on our social media. Every like, every comment, every repost. It all helps. So I appreciate all of you that help make that work. I also wanted to give a shout out to Eliezer Carey, who provided a lot of the music for season 1. He did our theme song. And granted, we do have a new theme song for season 2, but I did not want to close season 1 without thanking Eliezer for his contributions for our theme song for season 1. And last but not least, I want to recognize, in my opinion, the best podcast host of all time, Brother Matthew Caldwell. Good friend of mine. I know him just a little bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop his number down below right now, and I want everyone to text him and tell him he did a great job with season 1. I won't drop his number, but he stepped up and he helped make season 1 a huge success, and I did not want to close season 1 without giving him his flowers. Thank you.
Well, YouTube audience, again, thank you for spending a little bit more time here with us for this recap episode and a sneak peek into season 2. Just again, thank you for being part of the journey. Share the good news, glad times of joy, and we look forward to welcome you again the next time the Choristers Lounge opens its doors. God bless and keep you is our prayer.
Peace. And that's a wrap.
You should keep that. And that's a wrap.
Choristers Lounge.